Dear students, let's take a look at Theory B of Chapter 5.6, Angles in Planes. And I start with exercise 67, which is also an homework exercise. In the figure on the right, quadrilateral ABCD, remember quadrilateral is een vierhoek, is divided into two triangles by diagonal BD. Well, we see that happening right here, right? We now have triangle ABD and we have triangle BCD. How many degrees are the angles of ABD together? Well, if you paid attention in theory A, this is a triangle and all the angles together must be 180 degrees. So 180. And the same is true for triangle BCD, which is also 100 and, did I say 120? 180, I don't know what I said, it's getting late. 180 degrees, and the other one, of course, is also 180 degrees for ABD and for BCD, both angle sum triangle, the sum of the angles. But from that, we get an actual interesting new statement. What follows from the answers to question A regarding the angle sum of a quadrilateral? Well, for the quadrilateral, I have to add angle A, B, one, you can say B1 and B2, C and D1 and D2, but they're all given. This whole thing is 180, this whole thing is 180, so that means for this quadrilateral, all the angles added up must be equal to 360 degrees. And that's actually a new rule that I can use, namely that in each quadrilateral, or in every quadrilateral, the sum of all four angles is always 360 degrees. And that is by itself quite straightforward, I think. That means that if I now give you a quadrilateral PQRS, I don't even have to draw it, right? I can just give you the information like this. Don't start drawing it then, because we want to calculate something. We can now calculate what this angle that we don't know is. And we use the angle sum of a quadrilateral there. What I want you to write down is the same method that we used for using the angle sum of a triangle. De hoekensom driehoek of de hoekensom vierhoek worden dezelfde manier genoteerd. You write down angle R is you take the total 360 degrees minus the other three angles. And maybe this may be a bit more difficult because more bigger numbers, but if you do your arithmetic carefully, you will find that this gives me 78 degrees. Again, don't forget to mark the rule. Sir, I'm very lazy. Can I abbreviate this? Well, if you want to, you can do angle sum. And then, yeah, quadrilateral is not, we don't have a nice symbol for that, but you can if you want to do this. Quad. Abbreviate it to quad. Don't abbreviate it to Q. Quad. Then I know what you want to. Angle sum quadrilateral. It's already shorter than angle sum of a quadrilateral. Angle sum quad. Okay? Don't use weird symbols for quadrilateral, because that's not a symbol. Okay, and I don't even think I have an actual new example in my PowerPoint. I do think I'm maybe going to throw in an example in a separate video, but it does mean that the video for the theory of Theory B already stops here, because yeah, the next slide is about Theory C. So good luck, and if you need some help, take a look at another video that is going to cover the angle sum of a quadrilateral. Bye bye!